Haribol to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astro Motivation. Today, we're going to be talking about the powerful full moon that is happening on January 13th or 14th. This depends on where you are in the world. And I am so excited to be here to tell you all about this powerful full moon. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Vino Vinidasi. I am a Vedic astrologer and spiritual coach. So if you are into self-development and Vedic astrology, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming powerful full moon has in store for all of us. And I just want to take this moment to thank all my beautiful lotuses, my exclusive members here and the exclusive members only in my YouTube. I want to thank you guys so much for your support here. We are going to start our Vedic astrology learning on this upcoming February 2025. So get ready. We are going to be doing an 8-week live series to teach you how to read your own Vedic astrological chart and how to get you started into the Vedic astrology main technical analyses. So that course is going to be on February, and I am so excited because that is going to be a course for all my exclusive members. If you want to be part of that course, make sure to become a member today in the description here below. Alrighty guys, so first and foremost, in order to understand this full moon, the first full moon of 2025, we need to understand what is a full moon. So a full moon is a time where we are coming to a closure, we're coming to an end, we are closing a major cycle of our lives, especially a 6-month cycle. 6 months ago, we had the new moon in Gemini, and now we're having the full moon in Gemini. So this is a very powerful energy. The full moons are a time for us to really just cultivate and see how we've done in the past month, in the past 6 months, what it is that we're ready to let go of, what it is that we're ready to release, what it is that we are ready to just let go. And as we close this chapter, of course, there's a new beginning for a new life and a new energy. So new moons are always here to help us really bring those closures. Now, obviously, full moons are a time of emotional turmoil, a lot of emotional energy, a lot of heightened moodiness, and it is trying to tell us something. Our emotions are trying to tell us something. So during the full moons, it is a time where we really need to tap into our emotions to truly understand what is the message that is trying to tell us. Now, to get a deeper understanding of this, we will see that the full moon is actually in Gemini, in the last degrees of Gemini. We have the sun in Sagittarius and we have the moon in the last degrees of Gemini. And Gemini is a sign of duality. Gemini is a sign of intellect, of everything that deals with learning logically with the head. And Gemini is the part of our charts that makes us versatile, that makes us unique, that makes us very flexible, that makes us very mutable. It is where we change our minds a lot, but it is also where we are very skillful. So Geminis, yes, they have this complex duality. And maybe this is the time also where we can stop these complex dualities that we could have been adopting. Sometimes we may have our heads going one place while our hearts are going in another direction. And this duality is what starts causing issues in our lives, especially being duplicitous in a spiritual path could be very detrimental to your spiritual evolution, because the hypocrisy can really affect everything. So one of the shadow aspects of Gemini is this hypocrisy, or this inability to make a full decision, or being fickle, or being uncommitted. So if we've been having any issues with these things, or we have a lot of contradicting thoughts, then this full moon is helping us to finally bring some sort of closure and some sort of conclusion to all these contradicting thoughts, or all these duplicitousness, or all these dual parts of life. So this is what it's helping us in. And I'm going to pull the chart here for you guys. Actually, before we get into the chart, I want to talk about the nakshatra. This nakshatra is the Purnavasu Nakshatra, is the 7th nakshatra, and it runs from 20 degrees Gemini to 3 degrees of Cancer. So literally this full moon is happening on the 29th degree of Gemini, while the sun is at 29 degrees of Sagittarius. And Purnavasu is a very powerful and beautiful nakshatra that is ruled by the deity Aditi. And Aditi is like the mother of the devas. She is very motherly. She is very sweet. But what I love about Purnavasu energy, because it is that part of the end of Gemini and the beginning of Cancer, Purnavasu signifies when we have that massive realization, that aha moment that could have made us cry from happiness or sadness. That's Adra, the nakshatra right before it. It can become very tumultuous in our head. It can become very like neurotic. And so Purnavasu is that energy after the neuroticism, is when all that headspace finally lands in the heart, and finally it goes into the feelings. So Purnavasu is very nurturing. Purnavasu is about trying and trying it again and trying it one more time, especially since we have this symbol here of the start of renewal. This is going to help us to renew our lives, renew ourselves. And as you see, it has these arrows. So Purnavasu has a symbol of an quiver of arrows that comes back every single time you shoot the arrow. So what this means, Purnavasu is saying it's a start of renewal because it's renewing us. After the storm, there's a sense of renewal in the energies of the environment, where you can smell the freshness after the intense mental storm. And it's that sense of renewal. It's that sense of like, renew yourself before we begin this year of 2025, and try it one more time. Purnavasu is all about trying it again and trying it again and trying it again, and not being afraid of failure, not being afraid of trying it one more time. So Purnavasu definitely has this energy of renewal. It wants to renew all energies. It wants to renew our sense of well-being, and it is the power to gain abundance in our lives. It has a pure and generous and forgiving energy, very virtuous, very, very idealistic, very sweet. It has that motherly energy. This full moon really wants to make us wealthy again, and it wants to bring that nurturing into our lives, especially if we've been feeling quite mentally disturbed, or we've been having a very, very strong realizations in our lives lately. This Purnavasu energy is just trying to encompass you with compassion, love, and forgiveness. So let's look at the chart to understand a little bit more of how this moon is going to be playing out. So this is going to be a very interesting full moon, because this full moon is conjunct Mars retrograde. Even though Mars is actually in the energies of Cancer here, it is in the same almost nakshatra. It is very, very close by a few degrees of the moon. So the moon is also getting affected by Mars here. And Venus and Saturn are both coming into conjunction. So Venus and Saturn lately have been going through a war. When we have planets coming into conjunction, there's a sort of like war that starts happening. And when we have Saturn and Venus, they do get along very well, but Saturn and Venus is all about being seriously committed. How seriously committed are you to your love relationships, and also to your self-love, as well as your financial life? So there's a lot of karmic lessons that are happening right now for everybody, and I would love to hear what you guys have been going through when it comes to this conjunction of Venus and Saturn, where it's giving us some really intense karmic lessons around our desires, what we love, money, relationships, our partners. These are the things that we love in our lives. This is that part of us that is like, the luxury, the love, and all these things, the money. So Saturn here is bringing the karmic energy to all of us. So if you've been going through something lately, financially, or love-wise, or relationship-wise, or self-love-wise, this is that aspect, trying to bring you some more maturity in this part of ourselves. And so this full moon is really almost bringing that in. We've been thinking a lot about this commitment to our desires and what it is that we really want in our lives. And then of course, Mercury and the Sun, in order to have a full moon, they have to be opposite of the moon. And the Sun and Mercury are both in Sagittarius right now, helping us to bring that expansion of self. and the sun just entered into Uttarashada, and Uttarashada is a very serious military nakshatra. Like, this is when we really are starting to become more mature. Like, we have seen the ideal of what it is that we want to create for the new year, and now when the sun goes into Capricorn, that is when we really get to work on these things, and we get serious about really establishing that hard work that we want to put on. So before we go into this Capricorn season of hard work, these things needed to come up. We needed to bring the closure around some mental conflict, dual conflict that we've been having. Should we not? Measuring the pros and cons, contradicting thoughts that are not aligning and not allowing for us to really move forward in a relationship, in our financial life, in our self-development. This is what is our mind is thinking. And of course, with the Mercury also here, Mercury is trying to help us see the bigger picture. The bigger picture. Even though Gemini is very much about the details, the Sun and Mercury are trying to help us see the bigger picture, that sometimes we can get too close-minded, and this cannot allow us to see further. Now, what makes it even more powerful about this conjunction is that Pluto, in a way or another, is also involved in this, because Pluto, it is very much as well conjunct Sun. Sun is at the last degrees of Sagittarius, and Pluto is at the first degrees of Capricorn. And so there's also a conjunction here. And there's also this opposition of Mars and Pluto that are also looking at each other, having this power struggle. This power struggle. There's been some power struggles that could be power struggles mentally, psychologically, like how it is that we need to maybe transform our psychology and take our power back so that we're able to really move forward in our lives. What is it psychologically that is allowing for these contradicting thoughts to stop us from really advancing? And Mars is really trying to cut this out. Now, it could be a very uncomfortable thing for all of us. This is not an easy thing, but at the end, it is really trying to help us release something that we are ready to release. Of course, with Jupiter as well in the 12th house, Jupiter is blessing those who allow themselves to truly change and to truly close this cycle of duality, of contradiction, of dupliciousness, and to help us get more into a mental state that is calm, that is renewed. Some thoughts that maybe we need to let go of, some ways of thinking that we need to release. This is all where Jupiter is really trying to help us. And so if we go into the meditations, the spirituality, we try to see the bigger philosophy of our lives, we try to see the bigger picture, we try to change, and we allow the changes to happen. And we do these changes to nurture ourselves and nurture our desires, because we're becoming more committed to what it is that we really want and we love in our lives. We're becoming more committed. Life is pushing us to become more committed to ourselves, to what it is that we've been neglecting, and that we start taking charge in those aspects. So it's also going to be very different for every single person as well. So this is what I mainly see in the energies of this very powerful full moon. This full moon is really helping us to heal a lot, guys. So please utilize the energies accordingly. Make sure that you are writing down, journaling a lot, all the things that you truly, truly desire to create, that you are committing yourself to in this next upcoming year, and how it is that you are ready to transform in yourself as well. So now we are going to be doing our horoscopes. I want to do a short horoscope for each individual sign. And remember, these are general horoscopes. If you would like to have a more specific horoscope to your situation, then definitely get my promo that I have right now. You can get a 2025 reading with me here in the description here below. It is 20% off right now, and you can definitely get everything that you need to know about 2025 when we're going to have a private consultation. But these are just general messages. And of course, we're going to get started with our beautiful Aries. So Aries, for you, this full moon is happening in your third house of mindset, of thinking, of understanding. So you, more than anything, you could have really been going through a lot of like back and forth. Should I not? This or that, measuring pros and cons. Maybe you've had a lot of powerful, intense realizations recently with the energies of the planets, You could have also been going through a lot of tough stuff going on with Mars retrograde. Mars retrograde has been tough. Go check out my video for Mars retrograde, because this full moon is also conjunct Mars, and it's with your planet. So it is really trying to help you. Now, the one thing I will say, Aries, is that you need to be cautious that you don't end up saying something that you did not want to say. This is a moon that is trying to help you to cut away negative thinking, negative speaking, and negative ways of taking care of yourself. Okay? Now, I'm not telling you to not stand up for yourself and speak up, yes, but choose your battles wisely and see what it is that is really truly nurturing you. And write down, what are your contradicting thoughts? What are the parts in your mind that are not allowing you to really start moving forward in the ways that you want to move forward? And also, this could be a great time to maybe learn a new skill, graduate from a new skill, start to learn a new skill, anything from writing, painting, anything that is with your hands. Even if you wanted to start a startup, even maybe this could be a time where you are closing off a chapter, and you're starting to launch something. So anything that deals with you polishing your skills and becoming better is going to be so good. But yes, definitely this full moon is closing a major emotional cycle for you, my beautiful Aries. This is a very powerful full moon. I want you to just be meditating a lot. Be meditating a lot, because this full moon is going to bring up a lot of mental conflict, but at the end is trying to close a cycle so that a new cycle can come in. This is really closing for you this cycle of the way of thinking, or maybe these thoughts, or maybe this mental state, or this mindset is closing it off. And as you close this perception, you're going to get a new perception that's going to be so much better. This winter time, right now, it's when you're going to be having all the things that you've been wishing for to come. So it's like you've been waiting for something, you've been being patient for something to come. It's coming this winter. Do not worry about it. This beginning of this year is going to be very good for you. So you're so close to something that you want. All you have to do is to have faith. And this is also that. Like, what are the thoughts that don't allow you to actually believe? Maybe there's some thoughts there that really don't allow you to believe that, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can make it happen. Yes, I can go there. Yes, I can create this business. Yes, I can. So it also deals with a lot of faith at the same time. Remember, we have the sun in your 9th house trying to expand your faith as the same time that it's trying to expand your mind. So do not give up at this time, my beautiful Aries. Keep moving forward. You are so close to achieving what it is that you want. Use this time to really transform your mind. Get rid of those mental things that are blocking you, and allow yourself to really be limitless, okay? And these are all general messages. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, definitely check out in the description here below and book one with me today for 20% off. Alrighty, those were your messages, my beautiful Aries. I hope that helped. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and that would mean the world to me. Okay, now we're going to be doing the horoscope for our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope. This is a full moon that is going to be happening for you in your 2nd house of money. This is an important one, my beautiful Taurus, because yes, you are a person of finances, okay? You like to be well off. You like to live a nice life, a luxurious life, but not just money. Where does money really come from, my beautiful Taurus? It comes from our sense of integrity and our confidence in ourselves. So this full moon is really bringing up for you a lot of things that have been hidden, and a lot of things that have been blocking your ability to feel more confident in yourself. Maybe some of you guys are not really seeing how incredible you truly are, my beautiful Taurus. And sometimes you forget. Sometimes you forget that you are such an impactful, beautiful being. And usually, I mean, you're stunning physically. Tauruses are usually very stunning physically, but you exude, you are the sign that represents confidence and self-esteem. And you cultivate this confidence and this self-esteem through integrity, through self-love, through putting yourself first. So this sometimes may not happen. Tauruses are very giving, especially to family. Sometimes Tauruses can put their family as their center of their life before even themselves. And if this has been happening to you, Taurus, then this full moon is closing the cycle to allow you to step back into your personal self-esteem again. This is also closing a chapter in finances. Okay, so how much money you made in the past 6 months, that's coming to a close. Be thankful for everything that you have, everything that came, did not came, whatever. And now get ready, because in the next upcoming time, there's going to be a new way, a new, maybe some of you guys have a new way to make money, but also you are going to have a new cycle of money. And it all depends on the intentions that you make this full moon. That you make the intentions of like, I'm ready to let go of the self-limiting beliefs, whatever is mentally blocking me from actually getting what I truly want. I'm not putting anybody else in the middle of my life anymore. It is me again. I am nurturing me and myself. I'm investing in me and myself. And that is how I'm going to grow, become better, and be happier. So it is closing a cycle in something very major for you. Okay, so especially finances have been not easy and it's been difficult. It's closing the cycle for you, Taurus, and it's also allowing for you to step into a new cycle of self-love. Okay, so what are the messages for Taurus for this full moon in Gemini? And we have take a divided guided chance. Yes, they're telling you all positive change that a successful venture comes with a degree of taking some sort of risk and a chance. So this could be helping you to take that risk. You could be preparing yourself to maybe make a change, okay? But just find the divine guidance within you that is taking you into new territories of your life, okay? And as you leave behind, which was comfortable ones and familiar, but is no longer appropriate for you, you will be able to make new opportunities and more meaningful projects in the future. So take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on you, okay? Exercise to increment your manifestation abilities, okay? So working out, exercising, all of these things are going to definitely help you so much in being able to create more finance and more finances. Maybe if you sometimes get too mental and if you get too still and stagnant, this blocks your financial life. So your finances being in a Gemini energy, it is about flexibility. It is about movement. So exercises will increment your energy for manifestation and your manifesting abilities. And last but not least, you have visualize abundance in all its forms. Yes, I love the messages for you today, my beautiful Taurus, because all it wants for you is like, take a chance on yourself and visualize yourself succeeding. Visualize yourself in what it like. Do not let any insecurities that are blocking you from visualizing the greatest life that you can possibly get rid of those ways of thinking. Cut them out. Cut away those insecurities. And if your insecurities deal with your body, exercise, move your body. Like just moving your body, exercising is going to increment so much of your finances. Even some of you guys may make money with some sort of exercising or movement or helping others become healthier. But take a divine guidance chance in yourself and visualize abundance in all its forms always during this full moon. God gave you such a great spiritual power of everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Look at this great power. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings. And that is exactly what you will receive. So those were your messages, my beautiful Taurus. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a private reading by me, definitely check it out in the description here below. 20% off right now. Book it today. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurus. And I hope you like these messages. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to do our beautiful Geminis. Well, welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this full moon. This full moon is happening in your sign. So happy full moon, my beautiful Geminis. So for you, Gemini, this is going to be a time of closure around your personality, your identity, and who you think you are. who you want to become. Okay, so maybe in the past 6 months or a year, you could have maybe adopted certain habits or ways of thinking about yourself, or certain perceptions about yourself, been cultivating certain aspects of yourself. So now here life is giving you the opportunity to bring a closure to that. If there's been shame and guilt, where you maybe felt like, oh, I don't like that part of myself, like, you got that little evil twin. You got the good twin and you got the evil twin. So sometimes that evil twin gets out, and then it makes the good twin feel embarrassed or feel ashamed or feel. So if there's been any dual energy in your life at this moment, where you've just been like, oh my gosh, I keep going back and forth, should I not, pros and cons, I don't know. Or maybe there is contradicting natures in your personality, my beautiful Gemini, where you say one thing but then you do something else, where you want to be something but then your actions are something else, where you say you're going to do something but then your actions are something else. So this is what this full moon is trying to help you with, that you don't have to live this duplicious life. You don't have to live this life of a double life. You can release all of that, and you can actually become a full and whole person, with your good, with your bad, with whatever, and knowing that, okay, yes, I have my weaknesses, but I'm going to work on my reputation. I'm going to work on myself. I can see my highest being, and what are the steps that I need to take so that I can go and be that highest being, so that I can go and be that great me. So it's an opportunity to really help you close any negative aspects of yourself, to help you close any negative habits, to help you close any negative perceptions that you may have about yourself, and to help you close any mental anxiety or contradictions, or how you handle your nervous system. Some people handle their nervous system by meditating, others by intoxicating, others by running. It's like, find those healthy outlets so that you don't have to revert back into so much extreme dupliciousness. Okay, so let's see, what are some messages that we have here for Gemini for the full moon in Gemini? You're definitely going to be feeling moody around this full moon, Gemini. Okay, so use the power of flowers. Flower power will be something really good for you. Flower power could be plant medicine. It could also be essential oils, homeopathic therapy. Natural medicines are going to be really good for you at this time. Spending time with nature, spending time with flowers, working with the power of plants, herbs, essential oils, things like this could really help you in transforming your mind, body, and soul. This winter time is where you're going to be having a lot of the massive transformations in your life. This winter time is where you're going to be getting a big shift. Something that you've been hoping for, wanting, is coming to you this winter right now, where we are, and we have daughter. So yes, there is some of you guys are waiting to have a daughter. That's beautiful, and that's transforming you into a new you, into a new self. Others of you have the answers. If you already have a daughter, your daughter has the answers for your transformation of the self. And others of you may be going through a lot of healing in your feminine aspect of your ancestry if you don't have a daughter. Okay, if you're a woman, you are healing a lot of that little inner girl within you. If you're a man, there could be a female in your life right now that is really the answers to a lot of what it is that you're searching for, and you could have a very nurturing energy towards this woman, towards this person, or this is a person that's very nurturing towards you. Nonetheless, you're going through a personal transformation. This is a perfect time for you to really evaluate, be sincere with yourself, and what are the things that you are ready to let go of that are not going to be helping you in the future and that are contradicting your nature, and how it is that you can polish your image to the greatest of itself. So let bygones be bygones, let the past be the past, release the shame, guilt, and sadness with this full moon today, and allow yourself to be renewed. Alrighty, my beautiful Gemini, those were your messages. If you like these messages, remember these are general messages. If you would like a personal reading by me, you can check out in the description here below how it is that you can book one. And those were your messages, Gemini. I hope that they helped. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this full moon. And this full moon will be happening for you in your 12th house. Wow. So for you, Cancer, this full moon is going to be deep. You're going to feel this one. This one is almost closing a cycle in your subconscious patterns that have not been helping you. There's something in your subconscious that sometimes gets very contradicting. Things, emotions that we could have repressed in the past, relationships, pain, and suffering that we didn't really transmute and we just kind of bottled in. All those bottled feelings, all those things that we do not deal with, all those emotions, and especially you, Cancer, being a very emotional energy, a very water sign, if we haven't processed some emotions, they all get stored in this 12th house. And this 12th house is the subconscious. And when we have a full moon here, where literally the moon is illuminating your subconscious and it's showing you, look at these contradicting thoughts that you have in your subconscious, Cancer. I want love, but no, I don't. I want to be loved, but I'm better alone. Like any contradicting thought that you may have, that is stored in your subconscious. Like, and this is the time to bring closure to this. This full moon is helping you to bring closure to these contradicting subconscious thoughts that keep you trapped. That could be from fears, you're overanalyzing a situation from the past, you try to overanalyze the emotions, but the emotions maybe just need to be felt. And yeah, there's a lot of things here stored in your subconscious. Dreams are going to be very important. You could be having some very powerful dreams at this time that are showing you the way. I would really say spend time in isolation, meditation, and writing, journaling, and expressing how it is that, you know, what is in your subconscious that is contradicting itself. Like, write it out and see these thoughts. Yes, in one side I want this, but in another side I want this, but in another side I want this. And really see how it is that these thoughts are stopping you from really moving forward in the ways you want to move forward. So let's go a little bit deeper into understanding these messages for my beautiful Cancer. What are some messages for Cancer for this upcoming full moon in Gemini for Cancer? I mean, Cancer, you've been going through a lot of stuff, especially with the Mars retrograding in your sign. It's trying to help you to really cut something out from the past. Okay, let's see what do we have here for Cancer for this full moon. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and embrace every moment. So as you are going through this subconscious part where you repressed all this pain from the past, where you maybe repressed that embarrassment or repressed that thought with, I don't know, drugs or alcohol or pornography or something, like, this is just trying to show you, like, every pain that we go through is for our soul's growth. Don't hide away. Don't just store the pain. Don't victimize yourself. It is perfectly tailored for your soul's growth. And that is a blessing. Surrender to miracles. You see, there's so many contradicting thoughts sometimes in your subconscious that you're like, no, it's impossible. It's never going to happen for me. It's just, it's far gone. It's done. Or whatever. It's very black and white. Sometimes you can get very black and white. Here it's telling you, surrender to miracles. Because you may think you know what's gonna happen, but open your mind to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. And let go of any resistance and banish any doubts that miracles can happen for you as well. Wow, very beautiful. And surrender your fear of intimacy. Yes. These are the things inside yourself. You see, that's why I keep saying, like, a part of you is like, yes, I want love. No, but I don't want love. Yes, I want to be close, but stay away from me. Like, it's a fear of intimacy. So surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. There's something in your subconscious that is not letting the love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that are stopping from you opening your heart. That is what it wants you to do. Like, open your heart. But there's all these subconscious contradicting thoughts that are just like, no, 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 no. And remember, like kind of telling you, remember what happened in the past, remember what happened in the past. It's your soul's path, it's what it was perfectly tailored for you. That doesn't mean that you're not going to have miracles in the future. It is all about letting love in. Love is not going to hurt you. Love is not going to hurt you, my beautiful Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages for this upcoming full moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have personal reading by me, you can book one in the description here below. And those were your messages. So thank you so much. If you like the messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this full moon. This full moon is happening in your 11th house. There's been something, you're coming to a closure around your friendships, networks of friends. Maybe some of you guys might even let go of a friend around this time, where you just feel like it's no longer really benefiting your life or benefiting you. You're just kind of releasing things at this time because Mars has also been retrograding in your 12th house. And if you've really been, seeking within yourself a lot of things that have not allowed for you to really move forward in your life in the ways that it needs to happen. Some of you guys have been going through a lot of purges, letting things go. So this full moon is kind of completing a cycle in your dreams and aspirations, allowing for you to make space for new dreams and aspirations to come into your life. This could be a time where you have accomplished something. Maybe you come to accomplish something very important in your life. For some of you guys, you get some recognition, accomplishment. This could also be a closure to a network of people that you've been around with, or allowing for you to get a new people to come into your life to expand your networks of people. So this is about your dreams and aspirations, of you believing in yourself. But at the same time, it's like when you go towards your dreams and aspirations, you can go towards them, but it doesn't mean that you have to force it. So you're also learning about timing around your dreams and aspirations, and patience. So what do we have here for our beautiful Leos for this upcoming full moon, for my beautiful Leos for this upcoming full moon? Birthday. Okay, so you're having a renewal, a rebirth of some sort, or somebody is having a birthday. This is going to be good for you. But it's like a renewal, a birth that you want to have for yourself. And something that could really help you is becoming vegetarian. The vegetarian card keeps coming out here for you. Vegetarian, or if you already are a vegetarian, then maybe teaching others about vegetarianism, but having a little bit of some sort of cleanse, a purge, doing some detox maybe here at the beginning of the year could be something really good for a renewal, so that you can take your power back. Yes, this full moon is helping you to take your power back, showing you that you've got the power, the abilities to make your dreams come true, to make, especially if you've been having a lot of contradicting thoughts about your dreams and aspirations, like belief, you can do this. Absolutely, yes, you can. You have the power and the abilities to make this happen, and believing in your power of it, okay? And nothing is blocking you in that, and allow for a rebirth to happen. Okay, whatever happened in the past happened. Whatever fails that happened. Try it one more time. Go forward once again. You've got the power to make your dreams come true, my beautiful Leo. Just have that patience, and yes, do a nice little detox in the beginning of the year. Could be something fantastic for you, my beautiful Leo. Alrighty, Leo. So those were your messages for this upcoming month. Full moon. I hope that they help. Remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a 2025 reading with me, where we break down month to month to see how it is going to be panning out for you, then definitely book one with me in the description here below. You can book one today. Now we're going to be doing our, if you like these messages, my beautiful Leo, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope of this full moon. This full moon for you is happening in the sector of your 10th house of career. Wow, very powerful time. This is really closing a cycle in your work, in your career, in your job. If you've been working really hard to try to make something happen, this is like, okay, you did your hard work, good, and now you're getting ready for something else. There could be some accomplishments coming here. Some of you guys may be closing a career and getting into a newer career. Some of you guys may be launching something at this time. Some of you guys are getting ready for Maybe this is a great time for you to also pan out what is your career dreams for this upcoming year. How do you want your career to turn out? What are you shooting for? Are you trying to get a new position, to get a higher raise, maybe get a better job? Whatever that may be, this is a perfect time for you to set those intentions with this full moon, especially if there's been a lot of contradicting thoughts about what is my purpose in life, what should I be doing, should I be doing this, should I be doing that. This full moon is really trying to help you make a full decision and to not be in this sort of back and forth energy. So that will be something really good for you, my beautiful Gemini, my beautiful Virgo. And it's very successful. It's a full moon that is really trying to help you to achieve a new level of career for yourself, which is very, very, very nice. Okay, so now let's see some other messages that we have here for our beautiful Virgos for this full moon. For this full moon in Gemini for Virgo. Take a divinely guided chance. Yes, this full moon is getting you a little bit out of your comfort zone. It's saying, okay, you have a dream career, you want to get to wherever you want to get to. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, and you're going to have to, take a chance. Take a chance, take a risk, and it's going to pay off. If you take a chance, take a risk in 2025, it's going to pay off for you, my beautiful Virgo, okay? These opportunities, these new opportunities will come the moment you step away from your comfort zone. So something is going to push you out of your comfort zone, okay? We also have here the energies of savings, okay? Save your money, my beautiful Virgo. Very, very important that you are saving your money at this time. When you save your money, you're saving your money for your future as well. So this is also a year that could be a year of a lot of savings for you. And last but not least, declutter. So yes, this could be a great time for you to get rid of anything that you no longer need in your home, make space for a new miracles to come into your life, and declutter your career. I don't feel it to be so much like, okay, yes, physically declutter things for sure, declutter your computer for sure, clean it out for sure, but declutter your career. Like, where do you feel like it's messy? And where do you feel like it's just not in its place and organized? And this could be a time for you to really set those intentions to put your career in order in the way that you want it to be, so that it's no longer in this contradicting all over the place thoughts, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Virgos, those were your messages for this upcoming full moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a 2025 personal reading with me, then definitely book one with me in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages for this full moon. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. Remember that if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this full moon. This full moon for you will be happening in the sector of your 9th house. So for you, my beautiful Libra, this has been a time of a lot of mindset change. Okay, there's maybe some of you guys are traveling, but something around your mind is changing. You're becoming wiser. But sometimes in your philosophy in life, your beliefs, if it's your religion or your philosophy in life, there might be some contradicting thoughts here, where maybe you're trying to follow a path, but then you're like not following it completely. There could be, you kind of switch it around. Like, where are your beliefs? Okay, what is your philosophy in life? And is your philosophy in life having contradicting thoughts? For example, you teach people, oh, don't do drugs, don't do these things, but then you go and do them. So it's like, what is this dupliciousness? This sort of energy is like that. Can you really follow your own philosophy in life? And if you establish a set of principles, a set of morals that you want to live by, Libra, and that you are an example of, then this is going to definitely make you a lot happier. And if you've been feeling like you haven't been doing this, like it's like you haven't been, like you're like, I know I'm better than this, I know I could show up better. It's almost like I'm telling people what to do, but I'm not following what I'm advising other people to do. If you have any of these thoughts, then this is the perfect full moon for you to just close these contradicting thoughts, really set down what your principles and morals of life really are all about, and that you commit to those with sincerity. And of course, this could also help you to travel. If some of you guys have been, not traveling for a very long time, this could allow for you to travel. Some of you guys may be traveling again. This is opening, this full moon is trying to open your mind, to not let it be so narrow, to open your mind to the possibilities, to open the mind of believing and having faith, especially if some of you guys could have lost a little bit of faith lately. So let's see, what are some other messages that we have here for my beautiful Libras for this upcoming full moon in Gemini for Libra? In the autumn, what it is that you want is going to come to you. So this upcoming year, in the autumn time is when it's going to come. So it's going to require assertiveness. And this is maybe what is trying to really teach you, like, be assertive and stand up for your beliefs. Even if it means saying no to people. Even if they might not like you. Or even if they, whatever. It's like life, this full moon is really trying to help you to be assertive and to stand up by your belief systems and to not waver for no one. And that this gives you self-respect, and it also stops this dupliciousness within you. And it's also really, really good overall for everybody. I know it may be scary to be so direct and so assertive, but Libra, it is in your great benefit to do this. And yes, you're having a massive rebirth. Some of you guys may be having some birthdays coming up very soon, but there's a massive rebirth that is happening here for you guys. A significant birthday holds something really big for you. There could be a birthday coming up for you very soon, and it's going to be very meaningful around this full moon. Celebrate, enjoy, have fun, but this is really trying to bring assertiveness in your belief systems, in your principles and morals. Establish that from the beginning of the year and do not waver for no one. And this will definitely give you a lot of confidence within yourself. So those were your messages. If you would like to have a 2025 personal reading by me, then definitely book one today in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. I hope that they helped. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this full moon. And OMG, you are having a full moon gathering. Your full moon is happening in the 8th house, your house. This is the original house that you ruled, said Scorpio, which is very interesting, and is ruled by Gemini. So Gemini here is really showing that there could have been a lot of duplicitous, contradicting thoughts in your psychology, in your mind, okay? This is our secrets. This is the part of our chart that is our secrets, what we hide, our intimate relationships, sex, birth, death, cycles. It's a quite scary house because this house is when things get very real. This is when your shadow, it shows your shadow. So the shadow is a part of ourselves where there is shame and guilt because we've sinned, and we're all sinners. Okay? Unless you're practicing to be a saint, sure. But if we're not practicing to do our spiritual practices and we don't have an intention to stay good, then our shadow becomes really big. Our shadow becomes really big because our shadow is all that, all the accumulation of the karma of the bad things we have done to ourselves and to others. These karmas, this is the karmas. So right now, I will say, my beautiful Scorpio, you are going through a little bit of a karmic time, and it's trying to crack you open. It's trying to crack your psyche open and trying to show you, looking at all these contradicting thoughts that you have within your own psyche. And are they helping you or are they not helping you? Like for you, my beautiful Scorpio, your psyche is your superpower. When people have certain perceptions and they victimize themselves because of the bad things that have happened in their life, but you are that person that you grab those bad things that have happened in your life and you empower yourself through them. So even though it could be very karmic for a lot of my Scorpios right now, where it could be very sensitive, you guys could be feeling extremely triggered, Many things that were buried just came up to the surface. Everything's exposed. My secrets are exposed. I'm exposed. It could have happened something like this for some of my Scorpios. You gotta understand that it is all mercy at the end of the day. It is all mercy. Yes, it is extremely uncomfortable. It's showing us how our weaknesses, but it is about taking our power back in the situation. It is also closing a cycle of intimacy. For those of you who are in a relationship, I will pull one relationship card for you guys around this. And it's also closing a cycle in your finances, investments of other people's monies. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here for my beautiful Scorpios for this full moon in Gemini for Scorpio? I'm going to keep these two because they flew out. So very soon, clearly decide what it is that you want, because it's going to come to you very, very, very soon when it comes to your emotional self and romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and they're worth exploring. So for those of you who are in a relationship or looking to be in a relationship, it's going to come to you very soon. But you need to clearly decide what it is that you truly want in your love life. What is it that you really want out of your relationship? That is not a fantasy, that is set in reality, and that you're also honoring your feelings for the person or for yourself, okay? Now let's pull some other cards here for you, my beautiful Scorpio, when it comes to this full moon in Gemini for Scorpio, full moon in Gemini. Surrender frustration. Yes, there could have been a lot of frustration that is in your psyche, stuck in your psyche, frustrated that this didn't work out, frustrated that things didn't turn out how you wanted them, frustrated that you thought it was going to be something, but then it turned out to be something else, frustrated that you keep trying, and it just like, it's not happening, frustrated that, you know, well, once again, here I am in the same freaking cycle again, whatever frustration it may be. It's like this full moon is helping you to release those frustrations. I want you to write down all the frustrations that you have, Scorpio, all of them. I'm frustrated about career. I'm frustrated about love life. I'm frustrated with my children. I'm frustrated with whatever, like whatever your frustrations are. You're going to write them down in this full moon, and you're going to write the whole list of your frustrations down. And at the end of writing all these frustrations, you're going to say, God, I'm going to put these frustrations at your feet, surrendering them to your feet. And may I be able to know the will that you have for me. And then you're going to burn it. Okay? Because this, I feel like it's what's stuck in your psyche that is not allowing for you to really take your power back, is that this frustrations. And the frustrations don't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or to solving a block is to take a deep breath, center yourself, and regroup. And you may be able to approach the situation more calmly. And that way you can really solve it. But yes, frustrations is something we're releasing out of your head. Surrendering to silence will be something really good for you during this full moon. Have at least 1 hour of just staying quiet in silence. Quiet meditation and contemplation. Let go and enter the stillness within. And silence can heal and replenish you. So if you can have some silence, this could really help you in taking away those contradicting thoughts in your psyche that might be, and surrender to non-action. Now is not the time to act, it's the time to stay still. You have two cards that are telling you to stay still. And I feel because we are being triggered at this time, Scorpios, that you're like, I need to do something, I need to, what's the plan? Like, tell me, like, what's it gonna be? Like, yes, no, what is it? And it's like, right now, you can't force it. I know it's uncomfortable. I know you don't want to sit with it. I know it's frustrating. I know it sucks, whatever. But it's like life is putting you to sit with it. Sit with it in silence, in the uncomfortability. And don't take action. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. You don't have to chase nothing. You don't have to force nothing. You don't have to grab on because it's going to let you go. You don't have to because it's going to I'm going to be abandoned, or whatever fear it may be. Like, no, just non-action. And that is when the things that are for you will naturally just gravitate towards you, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpio. Alrighty, Scorpio. Wow, you got some powerful, powerful full moon coming to you. If you would like to have a personal reading of 2025 by me, then definitely book one in the description here below today, and we will have it ready for you. And it will be a private chat with me for all of what is happening for you in 2025. Alrighty, my beautiful Scorpio. Those were your messages. I hope that they helped. Thank you so much for being here. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing Sagittarius. Welcome, Saggy, to your horoscope for this full moon, which is happening in your 7th house of relationships. Okay, my Sagittarius. Some of you guys may be closing off a chapter in a relationship. Some of you guys. Others of you are closing a cycle in your love life, in your love relationships at this time. You're closing this chapter. You're closing this energy. Here, life is trying to really, if you've been having a lot of contradictions around relationships, like, should I be in this relationship? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? I like this person, but I like this other person, but I like that other person, but I like this other person. I can't commit. I'm very fickle in love. Whatever this may be, like, Saggy, this is a time for you to just bring closure to all of that. If you want to have something solid, long-lasting, real, this is coming to you. You know, so some of you guys may be closing a relationship that is just not good for you, toxic. Others of you are closing this toxic cycle of hyper independence, being single and not committal to nobody and nothing. Others of you may be closing a cycle around this, maybe a third party situation where you're like having too many options around. Maybe some of you guys are starting to close any contradictions around your love life so that you can actually move forward in your marriage, in your love life. So let's see what messages do we have for my beautiful Sagittarius for this upcoming full moon. What do we have for Sagittarius for this upcoming full moon? And for forgiving and learning. Yes. As you release and heal the past, you will experience more love in your present moments. So this is what it's trying to help you. Like, if there's still an ex lingering around, because you still leave the little door open a little bit there, life is saying, close it off, just learn from the past, let go of the past, you experience what you needed to experience, and let yourself be in the present moment so that you can move forward. Maybe some of you guys can move into a relationship forward because you're still talking to your ex, or you're still having some person, you know, some doors open, and it just can't come in. The person that's really meant for you for the future can't come in if these parts of the past have not been healed and released. So use this full moon to heal and release your past, and so that you can experience more love in the present. It is safe for you to love. Close away anything that is not allowing for you to love fully. Maybe some of you guys like breadcrumb people, or you just like give an amount of love, but then it's like, okay, that's enough. I'm not going to let you in that much. It's saying, open up your heart. Open up your heart. Like, what is not allowing for you to open up your heart fully? And that is what needs to be closed off during this full moon to be released. Oh, I'm fearful that if I commit to the wrong person. Oh, I'm fearful that this, like, what are those fears that are literally closing you off and not allowing for the flow of love to really go forward? And all you have to do, Sagittarius, is stay optimistic about your love life. That's all you have to do. When you let negativity get the best of you, Saggy, you're in your shadow self. You are the positive, happy-go-lucky, always looking bright into the future person. That's who you are. So stay positive about your love life. Look at your love life in a positive lens towards the future. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. You're releasing that. You're healing from that. But stay optimistic. Do not let negative thoughts get the best of you in your love life. This is what starts contradicting those thoughts, and it starts causing dupliciousness in your love life. So stay positive. Love is coming. Your relationship is going to be good. You're closing off all the negativity, healing from the past. Stay positive about your love life in the future. Alrighty. So those were your messages, my beautiful Sagittarius. I hope that they help. Remember, these are general messages. If you would like to have a more personal message by me, then I definitely suggest that you book a personal reading by me. 2025 readings are 20% off right now in the description here below. Alrighty, Sagi, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope. So for you, my beautiful Capricorn, this full moon is going to be happening for you in the sector of your 6th house. So we're closing a chapter in your daily life, okay? How you've been living your life, a lifestyle that you've been having. It's kind of coming to an end. Maybe something about your lifestyle hasn't been that good. Maybe some of you guys have been going to sleep too late, waking up too late, maybe not eating that well, maybe not having good scheduling of when you're eating, or maybe you are overworking, or maybe the job that you have right now, it's not paying you as much as you want them to, or maybe some of you guys are having a leisure lifestyle where you haven't worked in a while. Like whatever it is, the lifestyle that you have been, it's coming through a transformation. This is the time for you to really look at your daily life and see like, okay, what's working and what's not working for me? Is this lifestyle really working for me? What are the changes I need to do? I need to start waking up early. I need to start eating better. I need to become more self-conscious. Like, what is the job that I really want to do in life? The service I want to be paying to others, what I want to be giving on a daily basis. And also that you include yourself in that, of course. That it's not just about you serving everybody else and then you end up being the last one. So this is bringing a closure. For some of you guys, it could also be bringing a closure to a sickness that you've been feeling. And it's kind of pulling you to taking care of yourself. Self-care, like look at yourself last year. Did you do enough self-care? How was your work? How was your daily life? Was that really fulfilling you? Was that making you healthier, or was that making you worse? And this is also a time where you can set some intentions for how you want your daily life to go in the next year. Well, maybe some of you guys want to start being nomads, or maybe some of you guys want to lose weight for this year, or you have a health goal. Whatever your health goal is, this is the perfect time to set that intention for you to reach that health goal in 2025. And more than anything is about also closing this chapter around work, how it is that you've been working so far, and now there's going to be a new cycle of how it is that you're going to be working from now on. So let's see, what are some other messages that we have here for Capricorn for this full moon in Gemini Capricorn? Yes, moonlighting. So you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and support you. So for some of you guys here, you guys might be thinking like, okay, yes, I have this job, this daily life, but I have a dream. I have a dream career of what I really want to do. And that is my dream lifestyle. This is the year where that's going to happen. Just keep moving forward. Keep your daily job that you're doing to pay the bills that you need to do, and start, transferring yourself into your dream job part-time. And you're going to see it's going to take off for you. Serving vows of poverty. This is a time for you to release anything that is blocking your abundance. I'm going to read this to you because it's so beautiful. God says, "Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made." Where did you give yourself the self-denial? Like, nope, that's never going to happen to me. Oh, that's not for me. A healthy relationship is not for me. Making millions it's not in the cards for me. Like, where are you self-denying? Why? Hold the intention of undoing these vows. These is like a vow. Oh yes, I'm never going to be that rich. Or, oh yes, I have to work really, really, really hard to make anything happen. Or, oh, I have to sacrifice in order to make, like, it doesn't have to be so much suffering. These are just beliefs. Maybe you can be extremely happy doing your dream work. So this full moon is trying to close this chapter of self-loathing and of self-denial. where you are denying your happiness, beautiful Capricorn, consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. Okay, and as you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of all time. So it's like if you have money's hard to get by, you need to work really hard to get money. I've never had money. I it's either money or love, like whatever the self-denial beliefs, these are contradicting thoughts. This is just perceptions, and this is what this full moon is trying to help you. It's like release these perceptions, Capricorn. You're not bound, and you're not self. Life is not denying you anything. You are denying yourself from receiving from life. So see where that is. And last but not least, donations, timing, and charitable work. Some of you guys who are been making good money, this is the time for you to give back to others and to give joyfully to organizations and people that you believe in. Others of you who are not doing that much, who are not making that much money at this time, life is saying maybe going into something that it's more, maybe some of you guys are giving your work for free. You're not charging enough, okay? But the time, supplies, money, or other resources where you donate to others, this is going to be multiplied in many ways, okay? So don't be Meisner. Go and give joyfully, and you're gonna see that this is serving too, like serve. Don't work just because I'm trying to be ambitious and make my money and be somebody and get accomplishment. Like, no, you're not serving for that. You're serving. I'm serving this person that's in front of me. I'm serving you guys that are listening to me. Like when you take it from this place of service, then it becomes very fulfilling, and it becomes very auspicious, and it's no longer it doesn't allow for pride and arrogance to get in the way. Okay. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you would like to have a 2025 personal reading by me, then book one today in the description here below. If you like those messages, Capricorn, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Those will be all your messages for today. Thank you so much for watching. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this full moon. This full moon is happening for you in your 5th house of romance, children, creativity, fun, love, and playful times. And so this is kind of closing a chapter in your romantic life, Aquarius, okay? It's cool. Some of you guys may be ending some romance at this time, or maybe some of you guys have been having some creative blocks, so this is coming to an end. Maybe some of you guys also have a lot of contradicting thoughts around romance. Maybe some of you guys would like to act more romantic and go ahead and make that romantic gesture, but then there's another contradicting thought saying like, no, but don't do it. Like, what if you get rejected? Maybe not. What if they don't like you? Like, it's like these contradicting thoughts that can happen a lot in romance, that don't let the uninhibited creative energy just flow. That's what it wants you to do. Like, what is blocking your creative energy? Is it overthinking? And to be romantic, you need to be creative, okay? So romance, creativity, and even your children. It's like, where's the contradictions here that are not allowing you to move forward in your romantic life or in your creative life? Where is it that you are feeling blocked creatively? And if there's a way for you to transform this. Now, I do want to pull one card for your romantic life here for this full moon message for Aquarius, for this full moon Aquarius. And we have true love. Wow, romance of a lifetime. I mean, some of you guys may be, preparing yourselves for a romance of a lifetime. Currently, if you are in a relationship and you felt like the spark's been going down, like this full moon is saying, like, wake up and this is a romance of a lifetime. Make it the romance of your lifetime, and allow yourself to be uninhibited and unblock yourself. Others of you are getting yourselves ready for a true love to come into your life this year, true romance to come into your life this year. Very, very, very nice. Let's see some other messages here for you, my beautiful Aquarius. This is a creative moon. This moon wants you to be creative. It wants you to stop overthinking your creativity, your even if it's sports, your hobbies. Like, take care of your hobbies. These hobbies are good for you. Daughter, some of you guys have a daughter, and your daughter has all the answers to your questions. Some of you guys are about to have a daughter and she's going to have all the answers to your questions. My female Aquariuses are having a healing around their motherhood energy, the romantic energy, the creative energy. And my males who don't have any daughters, this is a time where your feminine aspect of your ancestry is going through a lot of healing at this time. So the feminine part of yourself is going through a lot of healing. That part that wants love, creativity, that wants to have fun, that wants to have pleasure. Birthday. Ooh, yes. There's a birthday coming up for some of you guys. That's going to be amazing. There's a birth of a new idea, of a new hobby, of a new project. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to also maybe start to have children, maybe want to be pregnant. Some of you guys are pregnant with a daughter. That's really, really nice. But there's a birth. There's a birth of a new love, birth of a renewal of love, and a birth of maybe a daughter, or the birth of a new you that is more creative, that is not inhibited, that it can express all this passion and romance in their life, and that it doesn't have any of these blocks. So it's looking like a really fun moon for you, my beautiful Aquarius. Go and have some fun. Go and enjoy yourself. Go out and you know, heal your inner child. This is all about giving that inner child what it wants and what it needs and what it deserves. So sit with it and renew your creative energies and renew your romantic energies. These were your messages, my beautiful Aquarius. Remember, these are general readings. If you would like to have a private reading with me, 2025, how it's going to be breaking down for you, then you can book a personal reading with me in the description here below. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so, so much. And if you like those messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope. So Pisces, for you, this full moon will be happening for you in your 4th house of home and family. Wow, you are something about what really, really makes you happy, because this is the part of our lives where it's like those little things in life that really makes us happy, is going through a transformation, Pisces. You are also kind of closing a cycle in a home at this time, closing a cycle. Maybe some of you guys are selling a home, getting a new home, finding a new place, making renovations in your home, changing things up a bit, expanding your home, buying land, getting a new car. Anything like this is looking really, really nice for all my Pisces people, but you're kind of ready for a new home. You are ready to establish yourself in a place that you really can feel like, okay, this is my home. This is where I belong. This is where I'm going to plant myself. And so some of you guys might have been going through a lot of emotions around this, around home life, family life, mother. Some of you guys may be thinking a lot about your mother at this time. Your mother may be going through a lot of emotions and she may need you at this time. You may be remembering your mother a lot at this time. But this is a comforting moon, okay? Like, where is it in your life that you've been having these contradicting thoughts about comfort and your comfort zone? So maybe something around your comfort zone is that you're not getting out of your comfort zone, that is not allowing for you to really grow more. Or how it is that you nurture yourself. Is it really nurturing yourself? Are you really giving yourself that nurturing that you need so that that plant can really grow, so that you can really grow in the ways that you wish to grow? This is a nurturing moon for you. Get cozy. Do something that is going to nurture yourself. Make yourself a nice stew or a soup or something where you can just like get into the cozy vibes and make yourself homey. And also start looking into the future, like, okay, what do I want to transform in my home for the upcoming future, and what is it that I really call and see to be where I feel like I really belong. Now, this also deals with past, so there could be a lot of things from childhood resurrecting, a lot of past things resurrecting, childhood memories resurrecting, childhood pains resurrecting. So you could also be feeling a lot of feels, my beautiful Pisces, so be kind to yourself, okay? Effortlessness, all right? Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. So learning how to be effortless. You're very good at this, my beautiful Pisces. How to just be effortless and go with the flow. surrender, low self-esteem. So these are the things that I see that could be branching from that childhood wounds that I was talking about. Anything that is making you now feel like you deserve success, love, and abundance, the time has come for you to set some intentions to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem that you may have. So that are coming from your childhood, that you really give yourself that emotional comfort that you need so that you can go out there in the world and really feel powerful. And last but not least, surrender your desire to control other people. Okay, so being overly controlling can sabotage your relationships. Too much to be more effective and to achieve what it is that you want in your relationships and your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. Okay, you don't need to move and manipulate things. Okay, just allow for things to be, allow people to be, and what is yours will be yours. You don't have to chase nothing. That remember effortlessness. We're going into this effortlessness. I feel like the controlling of other people, or that you feel like you have to kind of manipulate or something, is because of this low self-esteem. No, you don't. You deserve success. You deserve love. You deserve abundance. And that is what this full moon wants to give you. If there's any contradicting thoughts that says, oh no, but the only way for you to get that is that you have to kind of cheat, lie, or manipulate, or kind of sneak in here or sneak in there. Like, no, you don't have to have any of those contradicting thoughts in you. You are deserving of success and love and abundance. And what is for you, period. That's it. You don't have to extend more. You can do it like effortlessly. Effortlessly, it will come to you and it will just flow to you. Having the faith in that, my beautiful Pisces, so that you don't have to fall into needing to manipulate or control or things like this. This is coming from a shadow place. So, very deep, my beautiful Pisces. I think you are going to be having a very deep full moon. Write it out. Cry it out if you need to cry it out. Write it out, cry it out. Feel the emotions, but just know that it's about recognizing these low self-esteem remnants and to release them and to know that you are deserving. Hug that inner child within you and tell it that yes, you can be anything you wish to be. And don't let any contradicting thoughts of your happiness come in the way where it's like, yes, I want happiness, but then in the past all these things happen. Like this is what that dual nature is doing. So no, you choose your thoughts, you move your mindset, and you set it where you really have to set it, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages for this upcoming full moon. I hope that they help. If you would like to have a personal reading by me for 2025, then definitely book one with me today in the description here below, and we can get that reading done for you. Thank you so much to all my beautiful brothers and sisters who have been here. Thank you so much for your energies, and thank you so much for being here and for watching this video. I really hope that it was able to help you and to give you the insight that you needed for this upcoming full moon. I'm sending everybody so much love and light. I will be getting back into the States this month, and so I'll be back into my normal studio once again, and there's so many things that are about to come up for our beautiful astro motivation. So many surprises. I cannot wait to show them all to you for 2025. Until then, I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Thank you so much for being here. Sending everybody so much love and light. Hari Bol and Hari Krishna.